Another thing that's important besides organizational is repurposing company budget, right? So right now, if you're spending money on an office, if you're spending money on office expenses, if you're spending money on people having to commute to work, I hate to say it, especially in a time of economic, challenge, paying for people's healthcare, paying for people's things. If you can do that and you want to do that, you should do that. But I gotta be real, right? If you're in a situation where you can't do that because you barely have enough money to pay for your own healthcare, or you don't even have healthcare and you're trying to launch a business, then a virtual assistant may be a good way for you to go, because that way you can grow your company budget. Now, if you want to have virtual staff that become your employees, that's something you can do too. I do that myself. In fact, most of my virtual assistants are actually full-time employees who get health benefits. And so because I've got an established company, I've been doing this for a while. I know how to provide for my clients and my customers. That gives me enough to be able to provide for my employees. But I couldn't do that at first, right? It wasn't something I just started out. I had to grow my business. And to grow my business, I needed virtual staff. So bottom line is, if you want to be able to control your expenses and reallocate expenses, sometimes if we're going to get away from having a physical location, if we don't need to be in a space 24/7 or occupy a place, we can free up some of that money and go with virtual staff. Just something to think about. Again, for people that need to provide benefits, want to provide a healthcare benefit to their employees and provide vacation and all that kind of stuff, that's awesome. I do that. But I know you can't always do that, especially if you're launching a business. So, repurposing company budget. The next thing that I think is super cool about scaling a business virtual staffing is 24/7 customer support. And I don't just mean like customer service. I mean like you have somebody that can reply to things 24/7. That's part of it, right? So if you have a Facebook page and people send in messages and you're the only one checking them and you don't check it 24/7 because you're sleeping or you're working or you're doing something, things go unattended. We live in a world where people tend to not want to be patient. So if someone sends a message and they don't get an immediate reply, they're going to probably go somewhere else. They're not going to wait for the reply. So if you have staff that are working around the clock that allow you to provide that 24/7 coverage, that's a big plus, right? Always have a sense that you're always open. People get used to that. They want that. They need that. They trust that over people where they have to wait for a reply. So having people that work in the Philippines, for example, gives me 24/7 coverage, right? So my social media, there's always somebody that's going to see something pop up. So it's going to be highly unlikely that you send us a message and you're not going to get a reply within, a few minutes. Also, in the ability to get things done isn't 24/7, right? So one of the coolest things for me about running a business virtual staff, where a significant number of my virtual staff are on other parts of the planet, is that when I go to bed every night, I sleep sound because I know things are getting done while I'm sleeping. And when I wake up in the morning, I wake up with a sense that things are already productive. My day's already got things checked off because while I was sleeping, I have team members that are doing stuff, right? So it's one of those things where as a business owner, you start using virtual staff, you're able to start having a sense of peace of mind that allows you to, really focus on other things and not spend so much time worrying about your business. That's what I've found. I think it's something really cool. The last thing I'll talk about is really the ease of use of virtual staffing, right? So a lot of people may have tried Fiverr or Upwork or gone off to any number of websites and signed up for virtual assistant and had a crap experience. I get it. I know it. I've tried it myself. If you go on one of these sites, you probably got a 50-50 chance of having a good experience. But if you go with a managed virtual assistant, you go with a company who manages people like employees, who gives benefits, who gives healthcare, who gives vacation pay, those people are going to stick around. They're going to care more about their job. They're going to provide quality. And that's what I've set up, a team of people that have that commitment, that level of professionalism. That's really important. And one of my secret sauce to my business, I talk about this all the time. It's not really a secret, but this is what I do. Like most of my employees used to work for call centers, right? They used to be call center agents. They have good communication skills. They know how to handle business questions. They've worked for American companies. They understand our business culture, right? And most importantly, this is the key. Most of my staff are work from home moms, right? A lot of my team, in fact, 90% of my team are women who have college degrees, who are professional, yet had to take a step back and raise their kids. So they're working from home, bringing all their skills and expertise they could have offered a full-time job in an office to you instead, because they get the flexibility of working from home. So that's really my secret sauce. If you sign up with us, and it's easy to do, if you text the word data to 26786, you'll get a reply that will be a form you can fill up to be able to fill out the form and give us your requirements of what you're looking to outsource, whether it be social media or digital marketing or a newsletter or a blog, or you want to build a new website. Whatever it is you want to do, we can take that and do that for you. And the way to get started is to text us to the word data at 26786. And you can also find us on our website at SonicVA, that's SONICVA.com. So again, think about how you want to scale your business, right? If you're just launching your business, or you're at a plateau and you want to grow your business, you want to think about how to do that with virtual staffing. Besides freeing up your budget, it also gives you more flexibility. It gives you 24/7 coverage. It gives you the peace of mind of having things happening in your business even when you're not focused on it. It's how I've done it. It's how I've taken my business to become $1 million a year company. It's how I have clients that are multi-million-dollar a year clients running their businesses with virtual staffing. It's what works, right? So if you're interested, get a hold of us. Otherwise, I just encourage you to think about how to scale your business and where virtual staffing fits into that. The last thing I'll say is I want you to really focus on what you do best and think about what you can hire for all the rest. Thanks for your time. Now go out there and have a great day.